In this video, we're gonna focus on product functions of integration. But before we solve a question here, let's know how to represent an integral of a product function. Please write. Product function integral can be expressed as integral of u of s, v of s, ds. Whenever you see integral in this form here, that is u of s, v of s, ds, we call that integral a product integral. But before we solve the question here, let's look into the two forms of product functions. Let's look into the two forms of product integral functions. The first one here, A, is integral of f of s, f prime of s, ds. Whenever we have product integral functions, whenever we have products of our integral functions and the function is combined with the derivative. To integrate that, we have this to be f of s raised to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. What does it mean here, class? If you have a product integral function, when you differentiate the product, when you differentiate the function and it's a reflection of the next function, we integrate that using this format here. So whenever you have a product function, the first thing to do is to identify the function. How do we identify functions and their derivative in a product integral? Function is the highest function. A function is an expression with the highest power of s. A function is an expression with the highest power of s. So if I have these two functions here, the one that has the highest power of s will be a function. Okay, let's solve the question here to understand this properly. Question 1, please. All right, we are given a question here. They said solve integral of s squared plus 3s minus 1 into s 2s plus 3 ds. So class, this is a product function. This and this is a product function. So whenever you have a question on a product integral, the first thing to do is to identify the function. The function is an expression with the highest power of s. The function is an expression with the highest power of s. So this will be the function here. If I differentiate this function here, is it a reflection of the next function? If yes, we use this format here to integrate this format here to integrate that. Please take note. So let's solve this first. Solution. We have this to be integral of s squared plus 3s minus 1 into 2s plus 3 ds. Class, to integrate this here, if I differentiate this, I will have the next function. So if that is said to be so, I will only integrate only this part here. So integrating this part here, there's an invisible one here. So I will have this to be I will have this to be s raised to the power of 2 plus 3s minus 1 all raised to the power of 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus c. This plus c because this is an indefinite integral. When you simplify this here, we have this to be class s raised to the power of 2 plus 3s minus 1 all raised to the power of 2 over 2 plus c. So all you have to do to get the full video on product integral is to hit the subscribe button. Okay, thank you.